Hey guys, welcome back to the AI Kitchen. I'm Dave, and today we're actually cooking something that didn't come from the mind of AI, as far as I know, but it is a trending recipe that I want to cook, and then I want to see if ChatGPT can beat it with its own version. I don't know. I don't know if AI can beat it. Usually these things that are trending are good for a reason, and instead of just having ChatGPT elevate it, we're gonna have it try to compete against it. But before we do that, we gotta make the original and try it. So we're making chicken bacon ranch sliders. That's what they're called. They've got like 5 stars, tons of views, tons of reviews, like 1 million views on Instagram, stuff like that. And the first thing we're gonna need is shredded chicken. Well, we don't need it first, but you need it, so you might as well get it. Now, I have some pre-shredded that I bought at the store. You can also just take some chicken breasts, throw them in a pot of water, boil them, and then once they hit temp, shred them. I mean, that's the lazy way to do it. I've done it before on this channel. You can certainly do it too. You also need bacon bits. I don't think we'd be giving this recipe a fair chance if I used, packaged bacon bits. We gotta make the bacon bits from scratch. And this recommends, 12 ounces of bacon. This whole thing is 24, so half this pack. We're gonna chop this up into little bits. I don't know, do you like doing this, is there a certain way to do it? The recipe that I'm reading, that went viral, is saying to chop it up before you put it into the skillet. I would say you could just cook the bacon in the skillet and then chop it up after, but I don't know, maybe this is the right way to do it. I guess you get more of like a all over cook if you do it this way. I don't know if I did this the best way possible though, because now I can't really see the bits to chop them. All right, so once you've chopped your bacon into little bits, throw it on a hot skillet and get cooking, which I've already got one over here, guys. I'm ahead of the game today. Although I forgot a spatula, but I'll go grab one. I'm just mixing this bacon around with a spatula, and we'll let it cook up for a couple minutes. All right, so while our bacon cooks up here, we're gonna prepare the rest of it. All right, so what we wanna do is in a bowl, we want to put in a half a cup of ranch dressing. I feel like this bowl is too big. No, we're okay. So let's do a half a cup of the ranch in here, and then we want the 12 ounces of shredded chicken. So like I said, I'm cheating and use the stuff from Walmart that already exists. I'm gonna maybe shred it a little smaller when I add it though. Not super happy with the sizing on it. Want it to be nice and bite size. So add that in here. 12 ounces of chicken. This is a 16 ounce or 15 ounce container, so I'm probably not gonna use it all, but use a good amount of it. The vast majority of it. There, that's nice and finely shredded. They did a good job with some of this, but not all of it. Now again, if you want to, you can just boil up some chicken, wait till it hits 165 degrees or whatever, let it cool, and then shred it. But I'm just going the faster route here. It's up to you though, how you wanna do it. So you just wanna mix that ranch and chicken up a little bit. Make sure it's all nicely coated. This is gonna be our filling for our sliders that went viral, the barbecue, bacon, ranch, whatever sliders. Sound good. I don't think I'm gonna dislike them. And we're gonna add the bacon bits in a second. They are still cooking, so we're gonna move on to the next step while we wait for the bacon to finish. And that's gonna require a cookie sheet and some Hawaiian Rolls. I think we need 12 Hawaiian Rolls, yep. I do love me some Hawaiian Rolls, don't you? Let's see, 4, 8, 12. I can count. Are you proud of me? I mean, listen, usually these recipes that go viral, I've talked about this before, they go viral in the form of a 60 or 30-second video, and then you have to hunt for an hour to find the actual recipe to figure out how to cook the thing. I want to cut these in half with my big knife and try not to cut my hand off. That's the goal, at least, to leave the hand intact. How can I do that? I should probably use a bread knife. There we go, now it's working. I'll tell you the truth. The Walmart delivery person brought my order, and I just put everything in the fridge because I was in a rush yesterday. So these ended up in the fridge, so they're like a little bit hard, sitting in the fridge overnight. You're supposed to try to keep them together. That's what I'm focusing on here, is keeping them together, not accidentally separating them, because it's supposed to be like a sheet of rolls at the bottom. I'm just having some issues because my knife isn't really handling this well. I think we might have done it, sorta, kinda. Hold on. Nope. Ah, whatever, I tried. That was a flop. Whatever. I was gonna just go with that, but when I brought them over, I was moving the other rolls, I dropped that, and they all ended up on the ground. So I guess we're gonna use these ones and try again. I wasn't really happy with my cut anyways. And now I've got maybe a sharper knife. Let's see, hopefully. Oh yeah, that's way better. Now we can just saw through it. There we go, that's what I wanted, guys. Boom, that's what we were looking for. Nice, even layers. Well, good enough. Okay, so what we want to do now that I finally got this to a place where I'm happy, is take some more ranch and just use a little pastry brush to kind of paint it on the bottom of the rolls. Only on the bottom side, it says for now on this website, so that's what we'll do. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see if ChatGPT can beat this recipe. I feel like it probably can't, but we'll see, we'll see. It doesn't have taste buds, so how's it gonna know what's better or worse? It'll try, I'm sure, and that'll be in the next video. We'll try ChatGPT's version. I'm gonna do this on the same day so I can have both and kind of compare them real time. There we go, that's a nice little layer of ranch. We're gonna set these aside for a minute over here, and then we're gonna get our cheese ready. It calls for sharp cheddar. Our bacon's looking like it's pretty much done here, so I'm gonna take it off and put it on a paper towel lined plate. Don't wanna overcook it. All right, our bacon is done and cooling, but we still need our cheese. And we basically need, what, 12 slices of cheese? So, but they need to be like slider sized or close to it. I'm gonna use the same knife. Maybe like here, and then let's just say, there. Yeah, that's perfect. I just compared it to the bun, even though you can't see it. Trust me. How many slices does it say we need? Oh, it actually says to cut it into quarters, making a bunch of mini squares. Hold on, let me follow the instructions. 3, 4, 5. It says to take 9 slices of cheddar and slice it into quarters. That's the specific instruction that this viral recipe gives. Good to read the instructions, Dave. So that's what it wants from us. That right there. So there's our cheese. It's the Leaning Tower of Cheesa. So when I get these rolls back in here and add 1 slice of cheese, it says to each. Just 1 slice? I guess so. There's 12 rolls here, 7, 9, 10. I feel like I'm dealing cards or something, but I'm dealing cheese. Now remember from earlier we had this chicken mixture? Just playing, I'm like shuffling the food, shuffling everything. We want 3/4 of the bacon added into this. So we're just gonna do that since that's all done. That's probably about 3/4. And we're gonna mix that in too. Now it says if it seems dry, add a little more ranch. Mine doesn't really seem dry per se. So I think we're okay. This does look good, I'll be honest with you. I'm always honest with you. I don't know why I have to remind you I'm being honest with you. I'm not really a fake channel, guys. I'm not ever lying to you. Now we just want to add the chicken mixture evenly to the top of each. Should be easy enough. Should I just use my hands? I feel like that'd be easier. I'm gonna do my hands. Don't mind me, look away if you're grossed out by hands touching food. My hands were just washed though. I don't know, this doesn't look too unhealthy. It's a little unhealthy, I'll admit. A little unhealthy. It's interesting that we're leaving it all in a big sheet like this. All right, so now it wants us to deal 2 more slices of cheese on each. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, I'll do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so now it says to just put our layer of buns on the top and then do a layer of ranch on that, like with the brush again. There's absolutely no shortage of ranch in this recipe, that's what I've learned. So just load it up with more ranch. I mean, it is a chicken bacon ranch slider, so it makes sense that it's pretty ranch forward. And then it wants us to take Parmesan cheese, which I did not order like a fresh block of Parm, I don't think. So I guess I could just use the stuff that's, you know, sold in the wood aisle, you know, it's got the wood in it. I'll show you, hold on. This is the stuff I'm talking about, like the Kraft grated Parm. Someone even told me it says it right in the ingredients. I'll have to look at that in a second, but it's what we're gonna use today because it's all I got. So just spread some Parmesan over the top. And it says generously, so I'm being generous. These seem like they're gonna be awesome, if you want my honest opinion. Ooh, that's a little too generous. The floodgates have opened on the Parmesan. So what we wanna do is we wanna cover this with aluminum foil now. I guess I'm just gonna do it off center like that. I don't know what happens with the rest of the bacon, because we haven't used all the bacon. And we're gonna throw this in the oven at 325 degrees for 20 minutes. So let me go do that. You should do it too. I probably should have told you to preheat your oven, but no one ever called me a professional cook trainer. Let me put them in there. Yeah, I'm not sure why it only had us use 3/4 of the bacon, because it doesn't tell me where to use them after. So since I'm outside, I don't have an oven out here, I bring it inside to put it in the oven, but it's in there now at 325 degrees. We're gonna give it 20 minutes. We're gonna take that aluminum foil off, leave it in there for 7 more minutes, and then we're gonna bring it out here and it's gonna be done. We're gonna try it. It says you can top it with chives, which I do have some. Maybe I'll chop them up. We'll put that on top. But we'll be back to try it in a minute. All right, guys, our chicken bacon ranch viral sliders are ready to try. And I am excited to give it a go. You can actually hear ChatGPT's version cooking over there. I'm not gonna show it to you. It's still gotta be finished cooking, but I don't wanna spoil it. That's in the next video. So let's just like slice one of these sliders out, I guess. So I brought a knife so I could make sure I could extricate one of the sliders in a nice solid piece. Okay, we're gonna try this and see how good this viral, look at that, the bottom's all toasty. There it is. The viral barbecue, chicken, bacon, ranch, whatever. Let's just eat it. That was really good. A little extra cheese. Simple yet satisfying. Makes me think of Pumbaa. Slimy, or no, is that Simba? Slimy yet satisfying. Those are great. They're fantastic. I have no complaints at all. I love them. I would eat this whole entire thing without hesitation. I would just consume this all, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna restrain myself. I'm only eating that one because we gotta wait and we gotta try ChatGPT's version. Definitely cook these. You know, you should cook them. Cook them while you wait for the next video to come out because you will love them. They're absolutely fantastic. Great, great, great snack. I mean, bring these out at a party, you're gonna be a star. You double, triple the recipe, whatever you want. Because like I said, I probably am gonna eat the 12, so you might wanna get, you know, at least 24 if you have more than one person. No, I could probably eat 6, let's be real. Probably shouldn't, but I could. Yeah, fantastic, try this one. I'll put the recipe link down below, or maybe I'll just paste the recipe so you can try it, and then come back in a few days. We'll have the exciting ChatGPT version soon.